We ain't the ones to be fucked with. Got zero tolerance for that fuck shit. Don't care about you talking that tough shit. The niggas I'm down with, the same niggas I'ma be up with. No need to call a plumber, we flush shit. We ain't the ones to be fucked with. Got zero tolerance for that fuck shit. Don't care about you talking that tough shit. The niggas I'm down with, the same niggas I'ma be up with. No need to call a plumber, we flush shit. Look. Track flame, Usain Bolt, I hit that bitch running. Shout out to my niggas, disrespect them, I'ma hit some. Big chopper, smoking out the window, call it Silk Sonic. All my niggas eating, it's a big plate. Tectonic, name my Nina, hallelujah shit. She gon' bless some, no more future, ain't no way around it. I'm just being honest, I'ma follow the law. A One West big dog, a CNA told me she ain't seen shit this raw. Married to the truth, shit that made me godless. So I passed her to my son like did Laurie Harvey, damn. Deceiving black people getting harder cause these crackers keep on playing old games. We ain't the ones to be fucked with. Got zero tolerance for that fuck shit. Don't care about you talking that tough shit. The niggas I'm down with, the same niggas I'ma be up with. No need to call a plumber, we flush. We ain't the ones to be fucked with. Got zero tolerance for that fuck shit. Don't care about you talking that tough shit. The niggas I'm down with, the same niggas I'ma be up with. No need to call a plumber, we flush shit. Look. They say we look like gangsters, bitch, we ex-gang bangers. Say we look like dope dealers, bitch, we ex-cane slangers. Now we serving the Lord, that's a big game changer. Standing on my 10, bought that shit too, I ain't changing. Tried to put a stain on our name, tried to kill the vibe. Even in a world full of darkness, I still a shine. If you wonder who gon' be the target, it's pre-designed. You say you would die for your niggas, I kill for mine. Got a problem, we gon' get some straight. Say you wanna eat, nigga, grab a plate. All in all, what I'm trying to say, the ISUPK. We ain't the ones to be fucked with. Got zero tolerance for that fuck shit. Don't care about you talking that tough shit. The niggas I'm down with, the same niggas I'ma be up with. No need to call a plumber, we flush shit. We ain't the ones to be fucked with. Got zero tolerance for that fuck shit. Don't care about you talking that tough shit. The niggas I'm down with, the same niggas I'ma be up with. No need to call a plumber, we flush shit.
Yeah, those are messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby. Run that shit up, Trey.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low or this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about anymore. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer bar. Took a Zoc, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like a dart. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shane Shaw. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Hopper free. Try to hope it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Throw them boys, we taking no. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I'm making hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the fart. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fart. They ain't locked in with the count and when you speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and outdone. You can't do with them steppers. Niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I read that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with
Okay. The water, sir. The water. So like it for that. All right. Shalom, no crack. Okay, Salagi. Nobody heard me. So I didn't have the volume on. Salagi for that class. This is the Isupk Louisiana, Louisiana Lashawan Qadash class. Friday night Lashawan Qadash class. And what I was just saying is that we was going over, we're gonna go over the review, right? We're gonna go over everything that we've already been over, being so that we have new people in the class. And what we're doing is, what I was just doing was explaining what Lashawan Qadash mean in the English. You understand? It's just language or tongue. That is Lashawan Qadash. Is simply holy. Okay? Holy is just set apart. All right? There's nothing spectacular about the word holy except being set apart or separate. You understand? All right? So, like I was just breaking down, you might hear in the Christian church about speaking in tongues. You know what I'm saying? The only way you can speak in tongues is you speak a language that you don't know. You understand? Which is like let's say you're not fluent in Spanish. You learn Spanish. You're speaking in another people's tongue. You're speaking in tongue. That's a different tongue. You understand? It's nothing, you know what I'm saying, miraculous or what's the word I'm looking for? Supernatural. You get what I'm saying about them speaking in tongues. It's actually not a language. You understand? So, like I said, what we're gonna go over is just everything that we've already been over. It's imperative that you learn the ancient Hebrew and the Assyrian together. You understand? Reason being because when you look up anything involving Hebrew, right? You only pretty much is going to find Assyrian. You understand? So it's imperative that you learn Assyrian and you learn how to dissect Assyrian so you can know what it means or you can know how to translate it into the paleo. All right. So what I'm gonna do first, we're gonna is this what we do every class, right? We go over all your characters. You go over the characters in paleo or ancient, you know, paleo and ancient, same thing. And then we go over the characters in the series. All right. So when you come to Lashawan Qadash class, right, you need to have paper and pen. You want to take notes. You want to study these notes. You understand? And you do this just so, like, in any way that you are learning another language. Just like if you was a kid, you was in school, they make you write the language over and over. You know what I'm saying? You write your ABCs over and over again. You understand? You learn how to write it. You got the little trace line for you so you can write it. You understand? You want to do the same thing. It's the same thing that you want to do when it comes down to our language. It's more important because this is a language that's specifically for us. It's holy to us. It's separate. You understand? It's not for everybody. You understand? This is your language. So you want to grasp hold to this. You understand? A lot of people don't understand Lashawan Qadash. You got a lot of the breakoff groups, right? So-called Hebrew Israelite groups that broke off from the Isupk, or you got people who, you know, just learn from the internet or whatever. Don't understand Lashawan Qadash. They don't understand the language simply because there come a time that you need to be taught by another man. You got to be taught. You understand? You're not gonna know everything. Of course, I've been in that stage where I thought I would know everything just by reading it. Thought I could self-teach myself anything. You understand? And sadly, that's not the case. You understand? You need to be taught by somebody. You need to be taught by somebody that's more understanding or have been taught to teach you. You understand? It's one body, man. You gotta understand this body. You gotta understand how to flourish in this body. And you gotta know your place in this body. You understand? So in order to know that, you gotta come, you know, just like a baby, man, crawling all over again, whining, you know, all the way up into walking. And then when you get to walking, what you do? Take out running. You understand? So that's what we're gonna do, man. I'm gonna write all these characters down, and then I'm going to identify them, and then we're going to pronounce them all together. All right. All right. So this is the ancient or the paleo, right? So first character, right, is ah. Ah. Okay. Your second character is ba. Ba. So you got ah, you got ba. This character here is ga. Ga. All right. Then you have da. Then ha. Ha. All right. Wa. Za. This one, a little bit difficult to pronounce, right? It's ha. Ha. It's almost like you're hawking up some spit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got to say it with it. You know what I'm saying? That, and I'm going to show you why. But it's ha. Ha. It's almost like you're just trying to pronounce both A's. You understand? Like you ever see somebody text and they probably be like, never, and they add that R. It is the same thing. Ha. All right? Ta. Ta. So far, we got ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ha, ta, ya. All right? This, ka. You know what I'm saying? So you see why you have to pronounce this one this way so you won't get it confused with this character. This is ha, this is ka. All right? Then you have la. All right? Ma, na, sa, simple, I. All right? Pa, taza. Taza. All right? Qua. Ra. Sha. And ta. All right? So far. Ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, ta, za, qua, ra, sha, and ta. All right? So remind me too, I'm gonna get you a copy of this so you can have this, you can write this down, you can make your cards. You want to make your cards, you want to practice with your cards, just flip them over. Just go by pronouncing them. You want to go by pronouncing them, and then you can get a little difficult and don't. You can test yourself and don't put the pronunciation in there to where you can pronounce them yourself just by viewing the character. Okay, and I'm gonna help you do that. You keep coming Lashawan Qadash class every Friday. I'm gonna be able to help you do that. Help you get fluent with just identifying the characters. This is something simple, but it's something very, very important. It's very, very important. Because if you don't know how to identify the characters, you don't know what the Lashawan, you don't know how to pronounce the word. If you don't know how to pronounce the word, you don't know what you're saying. If you don't know what you're saying, you sound kind of crazy. You understand? It's just like you pulling up some Spanish right now and trying to read it. You don't know what they say. You understand? But simply you sitting there trying to read it and you go talk to a Isupk, right? You know what I'm saying? A so-called Mexican, right? They'll be like, what the hell are you talking about? You understand? Same way. Okay. So I wanted to do is put them in here, the cereal. Could I fit this in? You know what? I'll just write it all over. Ain't no sweat. Same thing, but it's just in Assyrian, okay? Same characters, but it's just in Assyrian. It's written differently. Ba. Both of them, don't worry about it. Both of them are asleep. They must have a long day. So you got A and you got Ba. This is Assyrian, okay? Then you have Ga, all right? Ga. Da. Ha. All right, so we got A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ha, Ta. All right, and remember, this is all in Assyrian, okay? And you have Ya. So I can make that smaller because that's exactly how you're going to find it, right? It's going to be small, just like that. It's almost look like an apostrophe. Ya, all right? And then you have this is Ka. Now, you will see with Ka, you have two characters. You got two specific characters for the word Ka, right? This first character, you will only find the way it's written like this in the beginning of a word. You understand? Now, if that character have Ka in it, if that word have Ka in it, right? And it's at the end of the word, it's gonna look like this. You're gonna find this character at the end of a word. Okay? You gotta remember that. That's very important. So with the paleo, right, or the ancient, you have 22 characters. With the Assyrian, you have 27 characters. It's 5 additional characters added to certain letters. And we're finna bring that out right now. Okay? So you got Ka, you got La, all right. And you got Ma, right? So La doesn't have 2 characters. So the same way you find this, the same way you be able to identify La with this character, okay? Ma has 2 characters. So this top character, right? This one right here, you will find at the beginning of a word. All right, you gotta sit down, Warren. Select. So, like I say, you will find this character right here, this Ma, in the beginning of a word, right? You will find this character at the end of a word, right? I'm gonna give you some examples later on too, okay? So you got Ma. And you got Na. Same thing with Na. Na has 2 characters, okay? You got Sa. And you have I, okay? Now this character could confuse you also, and I'm gonna show you why. Then you have Pa, right? This is Pa, okay? Now Pa looks like an upside down G. You look at it. See what I'm saying? But it also has two characters that can identify it, right? So this character, like I say, you will find at the beginning of a word, and this character is what you will find at the end of a word. All right? This is pop. All right? Then you have Tza, okay? You right, make some room up here. You got Tza. You got Qua. And you have Ra. All right? Tza, Qua, and Ra. All right? And you have Sha and Tha. And that will conclude the characters in the Assyrian. All right? So once I get you that study guide sheet, you know what I'm saying, make you some cards, man. Make you some cards so you can be able to go, so you can be able to catch up. You understand? All right. Now, also in the review, right? We went over words that are commonly used or that we commonly use in the school, right? So you probably come to enough classes to hear us say words like the water, shalom, Ayundabar, Khan, Kanawakan, La'a. See some more. Tawab. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write these words down and show you exactly what they mean. You understand? We just implant them in our daily conversation. You know what I'm saying? We're speaking in English, you know what I'm saying, majorly, but we you know what I'm saying, interject those words or add those words in, you know what I'm saying, so we can get commonly, you know what I'm saying, so it can be fluent to us. You understand? So first word I said was the water. All right, the water. Now, the water, this is the way it's written in the English. It's how you write it in English. You understand? Now, if I was to write it in the Paleo, right, it would look like this. Okay? It will look just like that. Now, the English is from left to right. Okay? The Paleo is from right to left. You understand? Now, this is how it is broken down to where you can pronounce it in the English. You understand? Tha. You know, this character right here is Tha. What we just went over as far as identifying the characters, right? This is Tha. So you see Tha right there. You understand? Then you got Wa right here. The second character is Wa. You see that right there. Okay. This third character, right, is Da. You see Da, and then you see this letter H right here. So H comes from the character Ha, okay? But we don't say the Wa Da Ha, you understand? So when you see that like that, right? The D, the A, and the H is connected. All of that is connected together to make one character. You understand? Or one pronunciation. It's like not one character, but the same pronunciation. So the pronunciation of both characters is intertwined, right? So it's not da ha, it's da. Da, wa, da. Reason being, because this is ha, right? And we have this connector right here. So what that connector would do would drop that A. on ha and make this da. You understand? So when you see a connector that's like a smiley face, right? It means both characters connect. Okay? When you see the frowny face, right? Which would be implanted right here and right here. I mean, they're disconnected as far as pronunciation is concerned. Okay? You would see this character right here, ta. This character right here, wa. So the wa. Okay? It's not thou. You understand? To see if tha and wa was connected, it would be thou. You understand? But it's not. So you got tha and wa. You pronounce both characters with the word tha, wa, and then these two characters are connected, so it makes da, the wa. I'm sorry? As far as pronunciation is concerned, not the way you write it. This word is this word all the way together. You understand? It's the water all the way together. You understand? So you would pronounce the word together, but you would separate the pronunciation of different characters, right? So tha, wa, and da. You see da right here, and it's connected when you write it in the Paleo or the ancient Hebrew. You understand? That's why that connector is right there. That's why it's imperative that you learn it. You know what I'm saying? And then you learn your connectors. What connects, what disconnects. You understand? So you can know how to pronounce the word. Okay. So the water, right? It means thank you. Thank you. That's all it means. Thank you. So when you hear somebody say the water, that's what we're saying. We're saying thank you. Okay. Now, you hear us say a yun the bar, right? It's two words. As far as English is concerned, a yun the bar. Okay. So a yun, right? You got ah, you got ya, and you got na. You see, select. It's my fault. I spelled it wrong. So this is Ayan. Remember, it's from right to left in the Paleo. So Ayan. The bar. Okay. So to break this down, right? You see ah. So you pronounced it. Plus it's letting you know it's disconnected. A lot of times, go ahead and tell you this, a lot of times you won't see nobody put the disconnection right there. So if you don't see the disconnection, just know it ain't connected to no other characters. As far as pronunciation goes, you pronounce that. You understand? So you got ah, you see ya, right? But then you got this N right here, right? So that lets you know that all of that is connected together. So that's why you got the ya and the na with the connector. You understand? And that makes yun. So like, you know what I'm saying? And since it's from right to left, that's why it looks confusing like this. You got the yun and then the I right here, but you would switch that. And that's how you get this. You understand? The bar, right? You got your da. You see da right there. Then you got B, A, and then R. So you don't see ba and ra. You see bar. So that lets you know that both of these characters is connected as far as writing it in the Paleo. So this is ba and this is ra. And you will see that connected. So Ayan, the bar, right? Which means, right? Ayan, it means no. Simple. Just means no. I'm gonna write it right here. It means no. The bar, it means word. So it's really short for you're welcome. And I'm going to show you why. Show you why. If I was to say, hey, man, I appreciate you, man, for, taking me home from work the other day, man. You're like, oh, man, don't mention it. You're saying, don't speak on it. You understand? I got you. Don't speak on that, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing we saying, which is why it means you're welcome. You understand? You saying, hey, man, don't speak on, man, don't mention it. It's basically like you're saying, you're welcome. I'm saying thank you. You saying you're welcome. You're just saying, oh, man, ain't nothing, man. Don't worry about that. You understand? It's the same thing we saying with ayan the bar. We're saying no word. Don't mention it. You understand? Which also can be translated into you're welcome. Or no sweat. It's what you hear in a lot of classes, right? No sweat, man. No sweat. Don't worry about it. You understand? That's exactly what we're saying when somebody says the water and somebody else replies ayan the bar. Saying no sweat, man. Don't worry about it. Don't mention it. You know what I'm saying? Or you're welcome. Okay? I'll leave that up there. All right, another word. What's another common word that we use? Give me another common word we use, young man. Salakia. All right? Salakia. Okay? Salakia, okay? Okay. This is how you will write this in the English, okay? So the characters that we see sa. So we put that character down, right? And since you can identify that character, right, in the English, you know that character is disconnected as far as pronunciation goes, right? You got la, all right? Then you got this CH right here, right? And it, just like briefly, we just went over the characters. And remember, I told you that when you pronounce a certain character, like ha, you understand, you would pronounce it with that emphasis on it, right? So that's the two letters that begin with that character, ha, okay? But you don't see the two A's, right? So that lets you know that this character and this character is connected. You understand? So you got la. And you got ha, right? So you will want to put the connection with those two characters, okay? And then you got ya, and you can see ya clear fully by itself. It's disconnected. So you will write that character, okay? And that's disconnected, all right? So salaki, you might hear somebody, if I come into class, right? Brother walk in behind me, accidentally bump into me, like, oh, salaki, brother. You know what I'm saying? What am I saying? Excuse me. That's it. Excuse me. That's what salaki mean. Excuse me. All right? So far we got the water, ayan bar, salaki, okay? Say again. You know, another one you gotta have to speak. You have to speak up, put a little bass in your voice. Go ahead. Shalom. All right. Let's write shalom down. We're gonna take the water up off of here from the top. All right. So we got shalom. Another common Hebrew word that we use, right? And we use this. What do we use? What do you most likely hear shalom? How do you most likely hear that? What would we say? Go ahead, princess. Shalom. What does that mean? What does shalom mean?
Hello.
Kind of. Almost close. Okay, I'm gonna take hello. You know why? Because you greet somebody with the word hello, right? So shalom means greetings. right? Or peace. Greetings or peace. So you can use shalom and like while I'm just greeting you, or as a farewell also. You know what I'm saying? All right, brother, shalom. You know what I'm saying? Shalom. Shalom, Lord Christ. You would say that when you first talk to this brother as a greeting, as a introduction greeting. Hey, brother, shalom, y'all, bashim, yasha, barakatah. Oh, salak barakatah, right? So you just saying shalom. Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless you. That's all you're saying. Shalom, Yahweh Shemar. Shalom, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, barakatah. Right? Saying, Lord, greetings or peace, right? In the name of, or Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless you. That's all you say, right? So the word shalom is greetings or peace, right? So what we're gonna do is gonna break it down in the paleo, right? So the first character is what? Shah, all right? Then we have what? What's the next character you can see from La? Now do La look like it's connected from the word in the English? Do it look like it's connected to a character, or is it by itself? It looks like it's connected because we have this M right here, right? And we don't see Ma. You understand? So we know that La and Ma is connected. Shalom. Understand? It's very, very simple when you start to dive into it. And like if you have a great zeal about it, right, you're gonna learn it fast. You got a great zeal about it, you're gonna learn it real fast. You know what I'm saying? Well, specifically the basics, right? Specifically the basics. You understand? Okay, so like I see you, Sister Qadash. So like you for that. All right. So give me another word. Somebody give me another word that we use. I went over them, man. So just remind me. Come. Most High Christ. So come, right? What do you think come means? Hey, brother, you going out with us tonight? Come. Yes. Very simple. Yes. All right. Now, identifying it, right? You see ka. You can see that clear as day, right? But we see this N right here, right? And we don't see not, but we see that N. All right. So we know that that's connected. All right. So you got ka and you got na, and they connected. And all it means is yes. All right. All right. This is your ka. This is your na, but that connector makes that A go away on na. You understand? Very, very simple. All right. Give me another one. Go ahead, Ward. We hear Mijam, but we don't hear it in the daily conversation. We hear Mijam. I'm going to break it down anyway, okay? All right? A medium. A mod. Right? Yum. Okay? When we say this, what is everybody doing? When we say a medium, what does everybody do?
Stand.
They stand. So, the word amad, right? It means stand. Yum makes it plural. Okay? So, it's saying everybody stand. Everyone. Okay? That's what it's saying. Everyone stand. Amad means stand, and yum is speaking to everybody. Just like ak, right? You hear that a lot, right? Ak. Ak is brother. Okay? Ak is brother. Right here. It's brother. Okay. Akyam, brothers. Okay. All right. So when you see that yum at the end of a word, right? It's mostly talking to the men, right? That yum is masculine. I'm gonna put a little M right here. That's masculine. You understand? Yan, Akwathian. Akwathian is plural for feminine. So yan is feminine. Okay. So, like I say, it's saying everyone stand. All right. So I'm gonna break it down in the paleo. All right. We're gonna go from right to left. Okay. So what's the first character we see? I. So we got I right here. Okay. What's the next character we see? Ma. Do that ma look like it connects to another character or not? The D, right? And D is for what? Da. Okay. So we see Ahmad, right? I and ma and da, right? Or mod, right? So you got ma and da, and that's a connection between those two, right? So you got Ahmad, and then what's the next character you see? Ya. Now, do Ya look like it's connected to another character or not? Khan. Okay, gotta be because you don't see Yama, but you see Yam. All right. So you got Ya and Ma, and that is also connected. Okay. So all it's saying is everyone stand. All right. But that wasn't I just broke that one down because little young warrior brought that one out. It's not a common word that we use as far as daily conversation. What I'm bringing out is words that we use in the daily conversation when we talking to people. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, I'm sister be like, we going out to Texas Roadhouse. Everybody coming, and then people get the comment, right? Or responding to the message. You're gonna see Con sis, I'm coming. Con sis, I'm coming. Then you're gonna see somebody that say what?
That's la.
La.
Oh, la.
La. All right. So we got Con, which is yes, and you got la, right? And what do you think la mean for the young man? No. All right. No. And we're gonna break this down, right? You see what? What two characters you see? You got la and ah. Do they connect? Huh?
Yep.
They do? How come?
Oh no, it's two separate.
Right. You don't see you don't see the A from the la gone. You don't see the H from the I gone. You understand? You see them both intact. So la and I, right? Two disconnected characters, right? As far as pronunciation, both characters make the word. But as far as pronunciation, you got to pronounce both characters fully. You understand? And it simply means no. All right. Now, I just broke down another word that means no also, right? What word was that?
Another word that you know? Oh, shoot.
Just broke down another word that means no. Ayan. Ayan also means no. Okay? And that's ah. Ayan, you got ah, ya, and na, right? As far as the pronunciation. Okay? Or ah, ya, na, but the ya and the na makes yan, right? Now this means no and this means no. All right, but the difference in it is this means no as in no, I'm not going. No, I don't have it. No, Salaki. No, I'm not going. No, I'm not hungry. No, I'm not sleepy. You get what I'm saying? And this no means as the lack of. Like, do you have any bread left?
No.
Instead of saying la you would say ayan. Well, not necessarily, because this is the lack of not having anything. And this is just simply no.
Answer.
Huh?
So that's an answer like no. And then that's in response to, do you have $10 I can borrow?
Ayan. No, I don't have to know.
Okay.
You going out with us? La.
Okay.
Okay. And reason being is because this is the lack of, okay, we say ayan the bar because we don't want you to say the word, right? We don't want you to say, thank you, man, you know what? Throw out a sis for doing what you had did for me earlier. You know, I was in the bind and you came through. I don't want you to mention that to me. You understand? You know that I'm your brother, you know what I'm saying? As far as, you get what I'm saying? You ain't got to thank me.
Right.
So I'm saying no word. The bar means word. Okay? So all I'm saying is no word. Don't worry about it. Don't mention it to me, man. You understand? So that's the lack of words. You and then the reference is basically saying you're welcome. Or no sweat.
No sweat.
No sweat.
I am the bar.
I thought a young one meant you welcome.
No, in other words, it means you're welcome. But to break it down of how you would get it to say you're welcome, I'm basically just telling you, don't mention it.
Oh, okay.
Don't mention it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you know, man, look, man, you came through for me, sis, man. Man, I thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Brother, you ain't got to tell me. You know what I'm saying? That's all you saying.
No sweat.
No sweat. Don't worry about it.
Thank you for teaching me what no sweat means in Hebrew. I say it all the time.
Con. Most high in Christ. All right. So we got con, la, all right. Give me another word that's common that we use on a daily basis.
Wow.
Huh?
Wow.
Tawab. Tawab. All right. Tawab. Now, if I give you an example, I want you to tell me what tawab means, you know, man. How you doing today, man? Man, I'm tawab, bro. Good. Tell you, man, these some nigga words, man. Listen. Cause I damn near knew what lie I mean before I even knew what lie I mean. You understand? Just by how it sounds. It sounds like If you think about it, it sounds like
Yeah.
Hey, bro, you going out tonight, man? Lie, man. I can't do it. You know, basically. You know, I was at a drive-through. I can't remember if it was a Burger King or Wendy's. And she was like, do you want to, add your drink? You know what I'm saying? Make it a meal and add your drink. I was like, la. And she knew not to put it on there. And all I said was la, but it just sounds like, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So, Tawab, right? Oh, brother, I'm Tawab, man. How you doing? Tawab. You know what I'm saying? Things good, okay? So let's break this down. What you see? You see the what? You see top? Okay. What else? What other character you see? Why? Do it look like it's connected to anything? The B. So the B would make ba, right? But you don't see tawaba. So you see tawab. So that means that these two characters is as far as pronunciation are together. And it's just that simple. It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? Once you are able to identify these characters on site, you know what I'm saying? And you could be able to tell specifically if somebody write them correctly. You understand? Remember I told you that you'll see this all the time because they want you to get that pronunciation right. But you won't see that. So you'll see this, you see what I'm saying? Just like this. And you got to know that it means tawab because it's telling you that this ain't connected to anything. You don't see that disconnection? Don't worry about it. You understand? You know to pronounce this character fully. You understand? And you know to pronounce these two characters together. All right? So you got tawab, right? What else?
Shalom.
did Shalom.
Oh, okay.
We did Shalom. We did Salakia. We did Tawada. We did Ayanda Bar. We did Khan. We did La'ah. Now we on Tawab. Let's see. Let me get another one. Baba Kashab. Baba Kashab.
Oh.
All right. Baba Kashab. All right. So, give you an example. Say, brother, if you could, man, take that trash out when you on your way out, man. Please, select that. I thought I probably gave it away. It's like if you don't mind, man, taking that trash out when you leave out the shop. Please. Salaki, that's my fault. Please. Okay? That's all it means. Please. All right. So what we see? We see Ba. So we're gonna write that. What we see again? Ba. We're gonna write that one too. Do they look connected at all?
No.
Not connected. What we see now?
Qua.
Do it look connected to anything?
No.
All right. Then what else we see? Sha. All of these are disconnected. Ba with Sha. Go ahead, sis.
That's how it looks. I know.
Hey, listen, sis.
Okay.
I had a long day, sis. And you know why I wrote it like that? Because I remembered that Qua, right? It actually, in the Hebrew, it actually looked like it in the English. So for a full circus half something.
It really does.
That's simple. And that's what I do, or that's what I did learning the Paleo and the Assyrian, definitely for the Assyrian. I found things that the characters look like to help me remember what the characters are. You know what I'm saying? Like the W, right? For shop, right? It's a W. So I thought W shop. You know what I'm saying? La, it looked like a L. So you can't mess up la. Go ahead, sis.
Do you have that on file when you can send it?
This right here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I can make you some more copies. I get my rib to make some copies tonight. Okay, no sweat. I get her to make some copies tonight. All right. So we got Baba Kasha. What else? Shalom.
Okay.
Well, that's pretty much it as far as what we use on a daily basis. Oh, Shema. You might hear that one. You might hear that one. On a daily basis, you might not. You know what I'm saying? This is, if a brother is saying this, let's just imagine the kids running around, we in class, kids running around, they loud. You might hear a brother go, "Hey, Shema." What does that mean?
Hush, shut up.
It means hush in reference, right? You would think it means hush. Okay? But it actually means listen.
Oh.
It actually means Linda. Listen, listen. You understand? But we use it to say hush. Because in order to listen, what you gotta do? You gotta be quiet. You gotta shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? Shut your ass up, man. Listen. You understand? So that's probably why you will hear us say Shema. You understand? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna break this down, right? We see what? Sha. Ma. Does Ma connect to anything?
No.
Okay. Man, this brother's catching on fast. We got Ma. And then we have what? I. So all of these are disconnected. All of those characters are disconnected. All right. Now I could have made it difficult for you. I think this your first Lashawan Qadash class. Okay. Could have made it difficult for you, but I'm not. Because the Assyrian, man, listen. The Assyrian is a whole nother ordeal. what we gonna do? I mean, we're gonna get you caught up with the paleo. Paleo is difficult enough, you understand? So what we're gonna do? We're gonna get you caught up with the paleo. I'm gonna send these to you. I see you didn't bring a paper and pencil. Every time you come to Lashawan Qadash class, please bring a notebook and a pen. You understand? Because you want to take this down. Yeah, I can wait till next Lashawan. I'm hoping to see you next Lashawan Qadash. I have this copy for you. I have that copy for you. All right. Now, we did numbers. I think we did nations and stuff like that, right? We're not gonna get to review those tonight, but what I would do is go over prefix and suffix with you. Okay. And that's as, is, when, how. You understand? All of this is gonna be difficult for you to remember, you understand? But you know, just know these are something that we cover all the time, okay? We cover these all the time as far as going over these characters.
So,
Go ahead, sis.
I know in the Lord's Prayer, when it says Abba, that's our Father, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is Hebrew a lot like
Abanawa.
Oh.
Nawa is our.
Our?
Nawa is our masculine, all right? It's masculine for our.
Abanawa? Okay.
Okay. When na
Julia.
is also our, but it's feminine.
Oh. So if you were saying our mother, you would use Wana.
Amawana.
Oh,
Okay. Our father is Abanawa.
Abanawa. So is it safe to say that the adjective goes before the
actual root word.
right?
Come.
Okay,
Right.
so if I say good fathers, it would be Tawab Abba.
Come.
Or Abba Tawab.
Tawab Abba.
So it wouldn't be backwards.
It would let me see.
Because it would be Abba Tawab, father good, like to say it.
Come. It would be the second. It would be Abba Tawab.
Abba Tawab. Okay.
Abba Tawab. You understand? But let me see. Come, I'm gonna roll with that one. Anything else, I'm gonna get clarity in, because if you're adding like other words in the sentence, like it may change, it may vary. Now let me get confirmation on it. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're gonna dive into sentences.
I ain't ready. I just
Listen.
I ain't ready yet, but that always stood.
We're gonna dive into it. Trust me, we're gonna dive into it. But I think it may change. I'm gonna ask Officer Hazahab, and I get him to confirm it for me. But I'm thinking it is Abba Tawab, because you're identifying the father and you're saying he's good.
Right.
Okay. Now, like I say, adding other words or making this into a full sentence, it may vary, it may change.
Okay.
No sweat, sis. All right. So we got this. All right. So we got I, right? You may see this in the sentence, right? Like, let's see. Okay, I can't think of a sentence right now. All right, you won't see this in the sentence, right? These are your prefixes and suffixes. So you might see this in the sentence like, let me see. All right. In the greeting, right? When one man greets another, right? We say shalom, bahashem. All right, bahashem. All right. So you see the ba in there, right? The bahashem is not a whole word. It's just pronounced that way. Okay. So the ba is in. Okay. The ha is the. And shem just means name. Name. Okay. So what you're saying is in the name. So you're saying greetings in the name. Shalom, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. In the name of Christ, or Yahweh, Yahweh Shai is Christ. Okay. So you're saying Shalom in the name Christ. You know what I'm saying? Shalom Yahweh. Shalom Yahweh. So you're saying Shalom God in the name of Christ. Bless you. That's all you're saying. But this is the prefix of it, right? In the name. That's all it is. It's breaking it down. In the name. All right. So these are your prefixes and your suffixes. We're gonna go over these fairly a lot. You understand? Fairly a lot. So Y is and, right? Yah is he. Ka is like or as. La is to. Okay. Ma is of. Sha is pertaining to. And tha is always future tense. All right. And then that goes into right. That goes into possessives also, right? Like my, mine, your, his, her, y'all. You understand? Them, they, we, us, our. You know what I'm saying? Like I just was breaking down to the sister, not why. It's our. You understand? That goes all into all of that, right? All right. Let me see what else as far as I don't want to put too much on you, brother. You know what I'm saying? I know this is a difficult language to learn. We got in the comment. We got any questions in the comment section? You got any questions? Go ahead and post your question. Okay, we don't have any questions. I'm gonna give you about a minute to put your questions in the chat. We don't have any questions. We're gonna go ahead and conclude the class. What we're doing is we're catching up. We got a few people that are new as far as coming into the school, right? We got a lot of new viewers. So we're just going over a review this Friday. Next Friday, right? What we're gonna do is we're gonna go into future tense, past tense, present. You understand? And we're gonna try to merge them in small sentences. It's not gonna be real difficult. Like I say, I want to get you caught up on identifying at least the paleo for probably about 2 Fridays, right? Then we're gonna work on the Assyrian. If you need help, brother, give me a call. You know what I'm saying, and I can help you. Personally with your Hebrew, man. You know what I'm saying? Just to catch you up, get you in the groove of like tonight, man. You did an excellent job as far as identifying what characters is by themselves and what character is connected as far as pronunciation is concerned. That's very excellent. It shows you that our language is very simple. You know what I'm saying? We just became out of tune with it. We never used it so long. Now we're just getting back into it. So, it's going to be difficult trying to get back into the groove of learning our original language. You understand? But just know this. It is the Lashawan Qadash. It is a holy tongue, right? And it do belong to you and no other nation. You understand? That's something you should be proud of. That's something you should embrace. You understand? Learning the Hebrew, speaking the Hebrew, it should uplift your spirit. It should give you more and more zeal when it come down to knowing who you are. You understand? You shouldn't feel dumb in the school. You should not feel dumb at all because you are learning who you are, and then you can embrace your true identity. You understand? Trust and believe. Your oppressor laughs every time he asks you who you is, and you say African American, Black, Negro, etc. When you tell him you're a Hebrew Israelite and you can actually speak it, oh man, that's what they scared of. You understand? To 10 or okay, no sweat, sis. I got you. I'm gonna do a quick review on the numbers, all right? Do a quick review on the numbers real fast. Give me 1 second. All right. So review on the numbers, okay? We'll do numbers 1 through 10. Once I do 1 through 10, sis, you're gonna be able to go to 21 on your own. Okay, you're gonna be able to go to 20, 30, you're gonna be able to go to 100 on your own because it's very repetitive. And all you're doing is I'm finna break it down to you, right? So you got number 1, okay, which is Akkad. Akkad. Akkad is number 1 or 1. Okay. 2. Shanya. Shanya. Okay. 3. Shalash. Four is Arabat. All right. Five, we got Qadash. Qadash. All right. Six is Shashak. Seven is Shabbat. Shabbat. Eight is Shemawana. Trying to squeeze 9 down here. All right, 9. It's the shot. All right, this is 1 through 9, sis. I'm gonna erase number 1 and do 10 for you, okay? All right. So you had number 1 was a Akkad, 2 is Shansha, 3 Shalash, 4 is Arabah. Okay. 5 is Hamash, 6 is Shashah, 7 is Shabai, 8 is Shemawana, 9 is the Shah, 10 is Asherah. All right, Asherah. Now, it's very simple going from 11 to 20, right? Very, very simple. Okay, 11 is Akkad Asherah. Okay, and this is why, all right? Akkad is 1, right? And Asherah is 10, okay? So when you add 1 plus 10, you get 11, okay? It equals 11. Akkad Asherah. Very simple. Shanya Asherah is 12. Shalash Asherah, 13. Arabah Asherah, 14. Hamash Asherah, 15. Shashah Asherah, 16. You know what I'm saying? Only thing that would be a question at first would be 20, right? And 20 is simple. You know what 20 is? Okay, most high, right. $20, right? It's Asherah Yum. Asherah Yum. Remember, I told you Yum would make things plural or more than one. All right. So it's Asherah Yum. Asherah. And 21 would be what?
Asherayim Akkad.
Akkad
Asherayim.
Akkad Asherayim. 21. 22.
22 no, Asherayim Yeshaya.
Shanya Salaki.
Shanya
Asherayim. 23. Shalash Asherayim. You get what I'm saying? It's very, very simple. What would be 30?
30 would be Shalash, something with Shalash.
Shalasharai? No.
If 2 is Asherah and 20 is Asherayim, Shalashim is 30. Then you repeat the process over again. Akkad Shalashim. Shanya Shalashim. Shalash Shalashim. You understand? Would be 33. Go ahead, sis.
So after every number, if you go into the teens, 20, 30, 40, is that number with Yum on it again? So like
Arabayim is 40.
Okay.
Arabayim is 40. It's 40. Hamashim, 50. Shashayim, 60. Shabayim, 70. Shemawanayim, 80. The Shayim, 90. You understand? It's just like that. And you will put your, you know what I'm saying, Akkad the Shayim, 91. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it goes. All right. I hope that helped you out, sis. As far as going over the numbers real quick. With that, man, I'm gonna conclude the class. I'm gonna wrap the class up. Everybody get a hand, everybody. The water for y'all coming out, you know what I'm saying, enjoying the class with me, man. It's always good to see my family, you understand. Hopefully I will see y'all next Friday. And with that, shalom. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shabarakatham to my brothers, and shalom Yahweh Shemal Atham Bahashem Yahweh Shah to my sisters. Class is dismissed.